Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar, Breaking Business and IT Silos, How TOGAF Enables the Better Alignment. I'm Shraddha, and I'll be your host for today's session. It's great to have you all with us. Let me start, before we start with the webinar, let me start with a simple question. How often do we see business and IT teams working toward the same organizational goal, but approaching it from a completely different perspectives or directions? Business, for example, business may be focused on speed, growth, customer experience, or new opportunities, whereas IT, on the other hand, has to think about systems, architecture, security, integration, processes, and maybe long-term sustainability too. So, and when these perspectives don't come together, even good technology investments can struggle to deliver the expected business value. And I think that's exactly what we are going to explore today in this webinar. We'll look at how enterprise architecture and specifically the TOGAF framework can help organizations create better alignment between business strategy and technology execution. So, Sajid sir, can you go to next slide?
Sorry, Shraddha, it's on the screen about Knowlathon.
I'm able to see only first slide, sir.
Okay, just give a minute. Let me stop the sharing.
Yeah.
Just be with me. Now?
Yes. Now, let me take few minutes to introduce what Knowlathon is. So we started in 2013 with a focus on providing best practice learning solutions for professionals and teams. Over the years, we have grown our learning portfolio significantly, and today we offer 250 plus training and certification programs across multiple professional and technology domains. We have also trained and are certified 40,000 plus learners till date. And one number we are particularly proud of is that more than 80% of our business comes from our repeat customers. And that matters because that's an important indicator, because it reflects that the trust professionals and the organization place in our learning programs. Our leadership team also brings together 100 plus years of collective learning experience, which helps us stay focused on practical industry relevant learning. Sir, next slide. Yes. So with that, our learning ecosystem is also supported by partnerships and accreditations from some of the leading organizations in the training and certification area. This include PeopleCert, the Open Group, PECB, PMI, and then CompTIA, VMEDU, and several other recognized organizations. So now we have talked about Knowlathon and our partnership. Now I want to introduce today's speaker. I'm pleased to have Sajid sir with us today. He brings 20 plus years of ITSM experience across ITSM experience across with expertise across operations, consulting, process design, implementation, automation, and everything else. He has worked extensively across areas, and he also brings a strong portfolio of industry certifications, including TOGAF, ITL 5. He's also ITL 5 Master, ITL Managing Professional, ITL Foundation, ITL for Leader, along with some other ITL specialist certifications also. So today's discussion is not just going to be about frameworks in theory, even though he has a lot of certifications and frameworks he has learned. We'll be hearing, basically, we'll be hearing from someone with an extensive IT experience, IT experience in operations, service management, process improvement, and transformation. Sajid sir, thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm looking forward to hearing your perspective on how organizations can bring business and IT closer together and where TOGAF fits into that picture. Over to you, Sajid sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Shraddha, and welcome all. Actually, this is a very difficult task, Shraddha, which you gave me, that is on the webinar. Because normally I like to interact. But anyways, I hope we will be having question answers at the end of the session. Okay. Just give me a minute. Let me share the screen. And I hope you are able to see the screen now.
Yes, right? It's visible.
Okay. So sorry for that technical glitch. So thanks, Shraddha. and you give me a tough challenge just to communicate from one way. That is webinar. Uh, and you want me to talk about IT and business gap. Okay, so basically, my perspective that now if we see that all the organizations are using IT extensively, that is, all the organizations are using technologies extensively. So that is IT world. But why the technologies are being used? That is business world. So in IT world, we focus on system infrastructure and technical things, delivery of this, where business requires or business looks for the growth, business looks for the customer outcome, and business has the strategies. So unless and until these strategies are aligned, unless and until these two worlds, that is IT and business, are aligned, then IT will not be able to help the business the way business requires. So, like in this digital era, where IT has evolved from a support function into a strategic enabler for business growth, innovation, and competitive advantages. So organizations are increasingly dependent on technology to optimize operations, improve customer experience, and respond to rapidly changing market conditions. However, these benefits can only be realized when IT initiatives are closely aligned with business goals, or else that will be sheer waste of the resources if we are not able to deliver the required outcome. So organizations which achieve, or organizations that achieve strong business IT alignment, these organizations are better positions to improve operational efficiency, make informed decisions, manage risk, and respond quickly to market changes. That means IT is continuously evolving, or IT is continuously aligned with the updated or with the required changes by business, or it is continuously aligned with the business volatility. So why it is important? Because aligning IT with business strategy gives a significant benefit across organization to drive growth, efficiency, and resilience. So some important point, that is strategic alignment. Strategic alignment will ensure that IT initiatives are directly supported and contributed to overall business goals and objectives. So whatever investment is done from the business side in IT, that investment, they are getting better return on the investment. So it will, all the technical initiatives, all the IT initiatives will help to achieve the required business outcome. That is strategic alignment. Customer focus. So only technology. So leverages technology to better understand and serve customer needs, leading to increased satisfaction and loyalty. Because ultimately, every business is there for service. So when business is serving to their customer, how overall IT landscape can help, whole IT world can help business to achieve that customer satisfaction, that's customer focus, then risk and compliance. So if IT and business are aligned in a better way or aligned properly, then IT can help to avoid or to minimize some risks which may be faced by business. Operational efficiency, that's the optimum, or that's the maximum, that's the greatest area where I IT can certainly help business to operate efficiently. So it includes streamlining resources, reducing waste, automating tasks. Ultimately, whole IT is there for the automation of the task. That is what we do. We convert business process in the technical processes, and these technical processes support overall business processes. That way we achieve operational efficiency. So there are some challenges when when the IT or business is not aligned, and which you can see in day-to-day life in your in some of the organizations, in your projects. You will see these are the outcomes where business and IT are not aligned. So misaligned IT projects, that we have initiated some IT projects, but there is no business value of that of those IT projects. And if IT projects are missing the business value, then whatever investment is done, that is at waste. Business business says IT just creates expenses. IT is an overhead. Inefficient resource use. We are not able to take the advantage of the technologies what we are deploying. Poor communication between business and IT teams. Business expects something else, IT is delivering something else. So expectation mismatch. It leads to increased operational cost, project delivery delays, low customer satisfaction, and reduce ROI on technology. And ultimately, what happens? Then most of the businesses says IT is an overhead rather than looking at IT as a strategic partner, looking towards IT as partner instead of business thinks IT is an cost center. IT is a cost center. IT is an expenditure. And then business is not able to get the advantages of IT, and IT is not able to get the required funding, or IT is not able to deliver the required results by business. Now, how to avoid this? So that was the problem statement, right? That was the problem statement that IT and business are not aligned. So there are three prominent frameworks. There are three prominent frameworks: COVID, ITIL, and Enterprise Architect. COVID, ITIL, and Enterprise Architect, implementing of these three frameworks together, you will be ensured that IT and business are perfectly aligned. How? Enterprise Architect provides a structured framework for aligning business processes, information system, applications, and technology with organizational goals. So overall IT landscape, how IT landscape is aligned with the business requirement, that will be defined by enterprise architecture. Then you have ITIL. So ITIL will ensure that IT services, typically IT services are designed, delivered, operated, and continually improved to meet business requirements. So ITIL ensures that IT services consistently support business operations and customer expectations. And COVID is a third framework, which is mainly in the governance domain. So COVID helps us to establish strong IT governance. Effective governance ensures that IT decisions support organizational objectives. This governance include clearly defined roles and responsibilities, decision-making committees, risk management process, compliance with organizational policies and regulations. So in nutshell, enterprise architecture provides you a aligned platform. Enterprise architecture provides you a platform which is aligned with the business through the requirement gathering to designing IT landscape. With this design landscape, ITIL will ensure that the required IT services are delivered continuously, and COVID will provide you that governance framework to ensure that the IT landscape and the delivery of the services is continuously aligned with the business objectives. So, in short, or the summary, or rather summary, I will say synergy of these three frameworks is like enterprise architecture determines what technology capabilities the organization needs to achieve its business strategy. So what is required, what technologies are required will be defined by enterprise architecture. ITIL will determine how technology-enabled services are designed, delivered, operated, and continually improved. Where COVID determines how those technology capabilities should be governed, ensuring value delivery, risk management, compliance, and resource optimization. Okay, so I will give you a simple example. Let's say a healthcare organization wants to improve patient care by introducing an online appointment system. Healthcare organization, they want to introduce online appointment system, and Their objective is naturally why they are implementing online appointment system to improve patient care. That is customer satisfaction, in other words. So business goal is enhancing patient experience and reducing waiting times by providing online appointment system. So here, how these three frameworks will work together. Enterprise architecture will define the target digital architecture. Enterprise architecture will select cloud infrastructure. Enterprise architecture will establish security and interoperability standards, where ITL will design the appointment service. ITL will manage deployment through change enablement and other practices. ITL will support users through incident management practice, service request management. ITL will monitor service performance and will help to continually improve the application or the online appointment system, where COVID will align operational IT KPIs with business goal and ensures the achievement. Like what are operational IT KPIs? That availability of the application, the throughput of the application, what was the response time, how many appointments are done using the online appointment system, what was the response time. All these will be aligned with the business goals. So effectively, enterprise architecture, ITI and COVID. So this will result that a technology solution that aligns with business objectives while being delivered and managed effectively. So that is how these three core frameworks or these three majorly used frameworks will come together to meet business and customer needs through IT. Now, let us talk about each, or at high level, let us understand at high level that what are these frameworks are. So let's start with enterprise architecture. So enterprise architecture is a strategic discipline that aligns an organization's business objectives with its information systems, applications, data, and technology infrastructure. So it talks, in short, enterprise architecture talks at four levels. What is the business process? What is the data flow? How the applications are, and how the technology infrastructure, technology component or infrastructure will be aligned. So that will be a multi-dimensional model of your IT landscape, which is completely aligned with your business. So TOGAF. Now TOGAF is the open group architecture framework. So TOGAF is a globally recognized vendor neutral methodology used to design, plan, implement, and govern enterprise architecture. So TOGAF will help you. TOGAF will help you to standardize a common language across organization. It will help you to manage complex digital transformation. It will help to enforce technology governance and compliance. And TOGAF will help for vendor selection and procurement. This was the first framework which we talked about, and we will talk more details about TOGAF in some slides. Then second framework is ITIL, which is very popular, Almost everybody in the IT industry knows about ITIL. ITIL stands for Information Technology Infrastructure Library. This is a globally recognized framework for IT service management. IT service management. So when you are designing services, when you are delivering services, when you are supporting services, so ITL will help you to design the services in line with the business requirement, to deploy services in line with the business requirement, and to support the services in line with the business requirement. So ITL is about IT service management. And then we talked about one more framework, that is COVID. So COVID is a governance framework. COVID is a framework developed and maintained by ISACA. So basically, COVID will provide you that governance layer. And what is governance? Governance is evaluate, direct, and monitor. So COVID provides an integrated approach that combines governance, risk management, compliance, performance measurement, and resource optimization. So EA will decide how to do it. EA will decide, enterprise architecture will decide what to be done. ITIL will see how it will be done. and COVID will talk about why it should be done. So these three frameworks together. Now, as today, we'll be discussing about enterprise architecture more because you are already familiar with ITL. Many of you, you are might be familiar with COVID. But what happens? ITL and COVID are widely used frameworks, but that way, enterprise architecture in the industry, that much effort or that much knowledge is not spread in the IT industry about enterprise architecture to the ground level. It is mainly limited to architects only. But enterprise architecture is not limited to architects only. I agree that primary target audience for TOGAF is core architects. So core architects, when we say, it can be enterprise architect, it can be solution architect, data information architect, or application and technology architect. Again, if you see, these are the four levels. Enterprise architects will mainly work at the business level. They will be bridge between business and the IT. Solution architects will work on the solutions or the packages, how those can solve the specific problem. Data information architecture will be mainly talking about data information architects will be mainly talking about data models and governance structures. And application and technology architects will be talking about specific components or the actual physical and the logical components in IT landscape. But this is not the only target audience for TOGAP because even if you are not in the enterprise architecture stream, still to perform your role in a better way, it is good if you know the TOGAP or rather enterprise architecture. So secondary target audience is strategic leaders and managers. Now CIO, CTO, IT directors, infrastructure managers, even program project managers or business analysts, even if these these roles have a fair idea about enterprise architecture, then that information or that knowledge can help them to perform their roles in a better way. So what is there for individual in TOGAF? So experienced IT professionals pivoting to architecture. So software engineers, senior systems administrators, or consultants who are looking to transition away from pure execution into high-level strategy and design. So who see that there is some stagnancy at in the technology stack. So, and you want to move ahead, then this is a right entry point for you, which you can, where from there you can get in the execution in the high level strategy and design. Architects working in large scale environments. So professionals operating within highly complex ecosystems such as government agencies or financial institutions or healthcare networks and multinational corporations, because nowadays if you see, everything is connected. So when we are saying that everything is connected, then how it is connected? That question comes, how it is connected, and that is large scale environments. So architects who are working in large scale environments, they should also refer TOGAF. Consultants and contractors, that is independent professionals who need universally recognized stamp of approval, because it is not only architecture framework. TOGAF provides you architecture knowledge. TOGAF provides you architecture library. So TOGAF provides you architecture knowledge, library, and along with that, TOGAF provides you training and the certification. And you know the importance of certification, that's an accreditation. So TOGAF provides you three different types of certifications. So TOGAF learning path covers, it starts with foundation, that is level 1. It's a 2 days course, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's a 2 days course. In the foundation, the focus is on basic concepts, core terminology, and the structure of TOGAF standard. After completing your foundation, there is no prerequisite for foundation. Then you can move for the next level, that is practitioner, where in the practitioner, that is level 2, it will be validated your ability to analyze and apply the TOGAF framework two real world scenarios will be validated. This will be again, there will be one exam at practitioner level, which will be mainly on the applicability of the framework, how you are able to cope up, how you are able to relate that framework in real world scenarios. So there will be in-course assignments which you need to complete. And once you complete those assignments and level 1 certification and level 2 certification, then you will get total 3 badges or you will get 3 accreditations. That is TOGAF Enterprise Architect Foundation Certificate, TOGAF Enterprise Architect Practitioner Certificate, and TOGAF Enterprise Applied Practitioner Badge. So that was on the TOGAF from my side, and some more details that how these 3 frameworks can help business. So all together, you can see enterprise architecture, COVID, ITL, all together will help us in business strategy and planning, governance and decision making, technique, technology implementation, service operation, and continual improvement in all the areas. Some benefits of EA, COVID, and ITL. So business IT alignment, EA's contribution in business IT alignment. EA aligns technology with business strategy. COVID ensures governance aligns IT with business objectives, and ITL contributes align services with business needs. In the strategic planning, EA defines target architecture and roadmap. COVID governs strategic IT decisions. ITL contributes by supporting service planning and design. Specifically for the governance, EA establishes architecture standards. COVID provides governance, controls, and accountability. ITL enforces operational processes. In the risk management domain, EA identifies architectural risk. COVID manages enterprises' IT risk and compliance. ITL reduces operational risk through service management. Service quality, EA defines architectural standards. COVID monitors governance performance. ITL delivers reliable and customer-focused services. Resource optimization, EA eliminates redundant technologies. COVID optimizes enterprise resources. ITL optimizes IT service operations. For digital transformation, EA designs future state architecture. COVID governs transformation initiatives, and ITL supports implementation and ongoing operations. And in continual improvement, specifically from continual improvement point of view, enterprise architect updates architecture based on business needs. COVID improves governance maturity, and ITL continually improves IT services. So if you see now, we all part of IT industry, right? We all are part of IT industry, and ultimately, if we see, these are our targets. So how these different frameworks can help you to achieve those targets? So that's the synergy. Shraddha, I think can we go for question answer now, or
Yes,
any
sir,
specific point
definitely.
you want me to emphasize? Okay, forum is open for question answers. Questions.
Yes. Yes, I encourage everyone to ask their doubts and questions. You can raise your hand, I can unmute you, then you can ask your question. Till then, we have one question in the Q&A. Few minutes back, we got it. IT and business alignment is the process of ensuring that an organization's information technology that is IT strategy, system, and resources support and enable its overall business goals and objectives. So, this is the correct. Is this answer is correct?
Sorry, just a moment. Let me go to chat. What was the question?
Q&A, sir. You can go to
Oh,
Q&A.
sorry.
Others can raise your hand. I can. Sachin, you can also raise your hand. I will unmute you. You can unmute yourself and ask the question.
IT business alignment is the process of ensuring that an organization's information technology, strategies, systems, and resources support and enable Yeah, this answer is correct, but where is the question?
That was the question. Is that the answer correct?
Yeah, that's perfect. Sachin, that's a perfect understanding.
Okay. Anyone else?
And any question related to EA, ITL, OBIT?
Yes. You can either raise your hand or you can put it in the Q&A box, whichever is comfortable for you. Anyone, any questions? Yes, there is one person. Yes, Yasir, I have allowed the mic. You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay, hi. Hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, Yasir.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the information regarding TOGAF. Actually, I was looking for this program. I wish to know what kind of services you are providing regarding this TOGAF. Are you providing just training only, or are you providing any kind of services for the organizations?
Sir, we do provide both the things. Like we provide the TOGAF learn training as well as certification for individuals as well as enterprises also. I have shared the contact details in the Q&A box. You can reach out to us on our contact details. You can call us or you can email us or you can DM us. And as you have registered, I also have your email. I'll ask my team to connect with you for further details, sharing the details and everything.
Okay.
Yes.
So it will be online and it will be recorded sessions or live classes or
Uh,
both.
it will be live classes. It will be a live batch. And if you take the K Prime, we at Knowlathon we have a K Prime warranty feature where if you take that, then you get the multiple, like in a year you can attend the live batches again and again. Along with that, we also do provide recorded session in the LMS.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and regarding the talk of utilization for the digital transformation, actually, I mean, my organization is in the process of digital transformation of our existing organization.
Okay.
And how the TOGAF will help me or help the organizations. You just provided in the table that it will help the digital transformation, but I didn't get a clear picture how it can support the
Yes,
digital transformation.
Shraddha, I will take this question.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I understand that your organization is going or planning for digital transformation, right? So now
Yeah.
this is at two levels. That one, as an organization, how you will be able to successfully complete this digital transformation. Now, when we talk about successful completion, so you need to have that capability built in the organization, or you need to outsource that task to somebody else who has that capability, right? Only two ways, either insource or outsource. Now, if we talk about insource, that if you are doing, and as it's digital transformation, you cannot completely outsource that. So the right way is first getting in the mind frame of digital transformation and enterprise architect now as what this course will help you. So architecture TOGAF EA course will help you to understand the common language being used in enterprise architecture. That is point number one. Second thing, it will give you clarity that how the enterprise architecture works. that is at multiple levels, as I said, multidimensional. It will give you architectural development model, and it will give you access, or it will help you that how you can use the TOGAF library, where there are similar programs are available, how you can leverage those for your individual understanding. That is at level 1, where you can build your individual capability, that is in form of resources. And then this collective resource capability can be taken as an organizational capability that you can build at organization level. You can build enterprise architecture capability, which will help you to complete this digital transformation. Yes, it was that a long answer?
Yeah, I got it. Since we have a lot of tools like Visio and many open source programs, applications available for designing or preparing the design, which is in common language, I believe. So why we have to go with the TOGAF instead of
Yes.
those?
Now,
Yeah,
if TOGAF is vendor neutral. TOGAF is vendor neutral. TOGAF doesn't talk about any specific tool. See, again, Vigio is a tool which you can use to create multiple types of diagrams. It can be flowchart, it can be any type of diagram. It's a tool. But what you need to draw, that will come from enterprise architecture. Because what are the business requirements? What are the different layers? This is not about creating the blueprint blueprint or architecture diagram. It is not a single diagram. It's a collection of multiple documents which is represented in a single diagram, but it has a lot of documentation at the back end. So creating that diagram, that can be done in Archimate, that can be done in Visio, that can be done in some online tools. But what needs to be added, that will come from TOGAF Enterprise Architect. That I'm saying.
okay, we got it.
I will, if you allow me, I will take just one simple example that when we are implementing, let's say we are implementing we are developing new application. So the high level business flow, high level data flow can be represented using any tool, but which technologies we are going to use, how actually business requirements are going to be catered, how actual data will flow, what applications we need to develop, what are the different infrastructure components we need to deploy to support these applications, and how overall this application will be aligned with business. That fundamental knowledge will come from TOGAF EA, which will be depicted in the diagram. Yeah, yes, that's my answer.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
I hope you got like your doubt clear, Yasir.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I think everyone's doubts are cleared. If you have any more doubts, you can reach out to us on all our social channels, all on our contact number I have given in the Q&A box, as well as it is on the present on the screen also. You can keep the screenshot or the photo with you, and you can connect with us anytime. Our advisors are happy to help you with the further details. With that, I want to say thank you, Sajid sir, for taking the time to share your experience and practical insights with us today. And thank you everyone who have joined and participated in the discussion. I hope today's session gave you a clearer understanding of why business and IT alignment matters and what impact it creates, and how enterprise architecture can help organizations move from disconnected initiatives to a more structured approach to transformation. If today's session has sparked your interest in enterprise architecture and TOGAF, and you would like to explore more the topic further, you can connect with the Knowlathon from the various channels. Our team will be happy to help you understand the TOGAF learning and certification pathway, as well as any further doubts you have. and how it can, along with that, we will also be helping you to figure out how it can help into your professional goals also. So, with that, once again, thank you, Sajid sir, for giving us so much insights about the bridging the gap between business and IT. And thank you everyone for spending your time with us. I hope you found the session valuable, and more importantly, that you take away some practical ideas or some insights which you can apply or think of in your work. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you again at our next Knowlathon webinar. Stay connected, goodbye, and take care.
Thank you.